Balder was the god of light in Norse mythology. He was the son of the chief god, Odin, and the goddess Frigg. Balder was loved by all except the wicked Loki, who, jealous of his popularity, plotted his death. Balder's mother had made all things, living and non-living, swear an oath that they would never harm her son. So there was no weapon that could hurt him. Nevertheless, Loki cast about for a way to destroy Balder. One day he learned that there was one plant, the mistletoe, that had not sworn the oath to Frigg. He obtained a slender branch of the tree, sharpened one of its ends, and hastened to the great hall where the gods were feasting. They were entertaining themselves by good-naturedly flinging rocks and spears at Balder, knowing full well that nothing could harm him. Green missile Loki stole up to the blind god Hoda, who also happened to be Balder's brother, and asked him why he was not hurling things at Balder like the others. "I cannot see," said the god. "Throw this," said Loki, thrusting the weapon he had made into his hands. "I'll guide you." Hoda flung the sharpened branch. It pierced Balder, and he fell down dead. Loki did not go unpunished. The gods chained him to rocks in a deep cavern. There, he awaits his release. For according to Norse mythology, he will eventually break free and take his revenge on the deities who had attempted to bind him for eternity. Many tales are told about Neptune, the Roman god of the sea. Neptune was said to be one of the most generous of the gods. One day a woman who lived close to the sea went down to the beach and began singing songs in his praise. Finally the god came to the surface and asked her what she wanted. "I want a cow," said the woman. The next moment there was a cow standing beside her. The woman was thrilled. She began singing another song. At the end of it there was another cow beside her. The woman went on singing, and every time she stopped for breath there would be another cow on the beach. The beach was small, and so as the number of cows started growing it started getting crowded. Finally there was just enough room for her to stand. Yet the woman was not satisfied. There was a large rock at her feet. She felt that if she removed the rock there would be place for one more cow there. So she picked it up and summoning all her strength heaved it into the sea. Unfortunately for her, Neptune himself was coming to the surface at that moment to bestow his blessings on his devotee. The rock hit him on the head. The god was so angry he dived back into the waters, taking with him all the cows he had given the woman. One day Mahadev saw 4 men coming to his abode. "They are my brothers," said his wife, Parvati. "They have come for the Dah's bride price. Mahadev welcomed his brothers-in-law and offered them food and drink, but when they began to talk of dowry he told them he had only 2 possessions, his kappa, a broken earthen pot, and his bull, Nandi. "Take one of them," he said. The brothers took Nandi. As they were leaving, Parvati advised them to take good care of Nandi as the bull could make them wealthy. "Take a look at his hump," she said. When the brothers returned they wondered how Nandi could make them rich. "Perhaps there are jewels in his hump," said one of the brothers, "else why should Parvati have drawn our attention to it?" They slew the animal and were greatly disappointed when it yielded no gems. Parvati was furious. "Oh, you foolish men," she said. When I drew attention to Nandi's hump, I wanted to show you what a powerful body he had. If you had yoked him to a plough, he would have helped you reap a rich harvest and made you prosperous. Now you will have to pay dearly for slaying a sacred animal." Having vented her fury on them, she left, saying she never wanted to see them again. Bhils attribute their penury to the folly of these four men who were their ancestors. An agricultural people, one of our important tribes, the Bhil number nearly 2.5 million. They are based in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and parts of Maharashtra of India. Nearly all of them are engaged in agriculture.